Hello students, this is Divyan Sharma, your science teacher. Today I'll be taking a session for class 10th students. I want you all students to be attentive throughout the session so that you can get each and everything properly. So before starting any chapter of the subject science, I would like to give you a brief introduction about some important parts related to the subject. And those important parts include course structure, breakdown of internal assessment, scheme of question paper. These three things are very important for you. Although you have gone through the same things in class 9th also, but I would like to revise those things again so that you can start your studies with proper motivation. So, discussing about the first part, that is course structure. So, all the chapters, as you can see in your screen, are divided into 5 units. First unit include chemical substances, nature and behavior, which is of 25 marks. Second unit include world of living, which is for 23 marks. Third unit is divided in natural phenomena, which is for 12 marks. Fourth unit is divided in effects of current, which is for 13 marks. And the last unit is natural resources, which is for 7 marks. If you sum all of these marks, you will get a total of 80 marks. The first part, that is chemical substance, nature and behavior. It includes the portion of chemistry. The second part, that is world of living. It includes the portion of biology. The third part, natural phenomena. And the fourth part, effects of current. It includes the portion of physics. And the last part, that is natural resources, it includes the portion of general science. If you go through the marking scheme, for chemistry, there are 25 marks. For biology, there are 23 marks. For physics, there are again 25 marks. And for general science, there are 7 marks. Hence, you need to give an annual examination for 80 marks. So this is all about the breakdown of units. Now you can know which portion is for physics, which portion is for chemistry, which portion is for biology, and which portion is for general science. And it contains 80 marks. So 20 marks are for internal assessment. Now we will be discussing the breakdown of internal assessment, which is very important for you to understand if you have not understood it in your class 9th. So again, as you can see on your screen, the components of internal assessment are also divided into 3 parts. So the first part is periodic assessment of 10 marks, that would include for 5 marks 3 periodic tests conducted by school. So you need to give the 3 periodic tests and average of best 2 tests to be taken. This will have a weightage of 5 marks towards the final result. The next part is for 5 marks again, and it is divided into diverse methods of assessment as per the needs of class dynamics. It will include short tests, oral test, quiz, concept map, etc. And it will have a weightage of 5 marks towards the final result. The second part is for practical work, that is the laboratory work. That should be done throughout the year. It is very important that this laboratory work should be done throughout the year, so that you can relate every practical with respect to the theoretical concept, and it contains a weightage of 5 marks towards the final result. The last part for internal assessment is portfolio, that you all students have prepared in your class 9th. It will include classwork, other sample of student work, self-assessment and peer assessment. So you will continue to make that portfolio throughout in your class 10th also. Now we will be discussing the scheme of question paper, which is very important to discuss, and it is very important to understand the psychology behind making the question paper. Now again, as you can see on the screen, the question paper consists of 30 questions divided into three sections A, B and C. The first section is for objective type questions which contain 14 number of questions and consist of 20 marks. The second section contains short answer type questions. The number of questions are 10 and they contain 30 marks of your final marks. The third portion is for long answer type questions. The number of questions are 6 and they contains 30 marks of the total marks. Hence the total number of questions are 30. The total number of marks are 80. So this is the scheme of your question paper. As you can see, it is divided in three sections, that is A, B and C. Every section has its own importance. Throughout the study, we will get to know the importance of each and every section. We would be dealing questions of all the types from all the chapters, so that at the end, you can conclude all the chapters in the form of question paper. This is all about today's session. I hope you have understood the breakdown of science subject in form of these three important parts. In next session, I would be starting with chapter number 1. If you have watched this video, your homework is to read chapter number 1 from NCERT. If you don't have NCERT, then you can go to ePathshala. That is an online website from where you can also download the NCERT for all the subjects. So please start reading chapter number 1. In our next session, we would be starting the chapter number 1. Thank you for watching this session.